Hello everyone, this is Melony Quin. I'm Program Manager at Microsoft. Today, I'm here to talk about Kubernetes. Our challenge of the day is to talk about Kubernetes, but no buzzwords. Let's get started. Container technology is spreading like a wildfire in the software world, possibly faster than any other technology in the past. Containers are a good way to package and run your applications. Inside a container are all the necessary executables, binary codes, libraries, and configuration files. It's highly portable. It enables more efficient use of system resources. However, in a production environment, you may need to manage hundreds and even thousands of containers. So something could happen here, such as when you have one or more containers off, you need to restart them. Or you may have one or more applications which are extremely busier than others, in which you need to scale more instances to handle increasing demands. So all those challenges around managing scalability, availability, or even more issues around networking, monitoring, security when it comes to manage massive number of containers. All those challenges could be handled more easily actually by a system with a series of mechanisms. It's acting as a container orchestrator. That's where Kubernetes comes into play. Started by Google in June 2014, Kubernetes is a portable, extensible, open-source platform for managing containerized workloads. It has a large, rapidly growing ecosystem. Over the past few years, we've seen fantastic momentum in our projects around Kubernetes, and it's becoming better and better every day. We are excited to see Kubernetes is backed by a huge open-source community and received millions in contributions since 2016. Our major cloud providers are working on managed Kubernetes offering to make it simpler and more friendly to customers. And it's been used by numerous customers across industries. So, what is Kubernetes? And how does Kubernetes work? In a nutshell, Kubernetes is a portable, extensible, open-source container orchestrator. When you deploy Kubernetes, in the case that you are not using any automation tools such as Kubeadm or Ansible, you need to download binary releases for each component to install your Kubernetes cluster. There are a few possibilities. In general, people choose to set up one master node or multiple master nodes for high availability purpose, and a couple of worker machines, which based on your requirements. A Kubernetes cluster has a set of worker machines in general, and usually we call them worker nodes. That's where your containerized applications are actually up and running. From the diagram, we can see it's quite complicated as an architecture. But since Kubernetes is extensible and we got a lot of flexibilities in there, but also it adds some extra complexity to operate the solution. So that's why I loved working with Azure Kubernetes Service. It's highly managed. All the components in the master node managed as a control plane. And for end users, they only need to manage the worker nodes, which are actually virtual machines in some cases. It reduces operating costs and administration efforts. It also enables developers to focus on their job and deliver best business value. The second generation of Azure Kubernetes cluster are based on Azure VMSs, virtual machine scale sets. It automatically creates VMs from a single central configuration for better scalability, and use availability zones for HA scenarios. Some major advantages of Azure Kubernetes service are worth mentioning here. Since it's based on container technology, it's highly portable. Technically, any applications, as long as it can be containerized, it could be up and running on Kubernetes. Since Kubernetes operates at the container level, it provides some general features very similar to platform as a service PaaS offerings, such as automated deployment, scaling, load balancing, logging, and monitoring. However, Kubernetes is not monolithic, and these default solutions are extensible and pluggable, which gives users more flexibility to incorporate plugins, such as CNI plugins for networking, 6i drivers for storage solutions, as well as other add-ons, services, and interfaces to extend the core functionalities of the platform. Azure Kubernetes Service is a platform designed for citizen developers. It supports both Windows and Linux containers. It's been deployed over 13 Azure regions. Not only as a public cloud offering, but also supports private data center with Azure Stack. And even we can see some very positive growing about deploying AKS on IoT edge devices. AKS has been trusted by customers, ISVs, and partners over the world to help growing their business with Microsoft. AKS also became the first class service on Microsoft Azure platform. AKS is trusted by so many customers for a good reason. As a top-class container orchestrator, it provides a magnificent platform to host containers, where you can lift and shift your applications with minimum code changes. And when you do need some changes to re-architect or even rebuild your applications, AKS is also a good candidate for hosting microservices-based applications. Together with DevOps, AKS boosts productivity by leveraging fast and secure deployment. Since Kubernetes supports both stateless and stateful workloads, it's also making a difference in big data analytics and machine learning scenarios. It works with high-performance big compute with GPU support. With its high scalability and availability, Kubernetes addresses many sophisticated challenges while working on IoT solutions and real-time data streaming scenarios. To make a difference in all those scenarios, Kubernetes itself is not enough. It's an open-source application delivery platform. Azure Kubernetes Service has a great interaction with numerous services in Azure, such as Azure Monitor, which provides an end-to-end monitoring experience from the cluster level all the way through worker nodes, and integrated with Prometheus to provide better insights on individual pods where your application actually running. With Azure Security Center and Azure Policy, it provides security recommendations, environment hardening, container runtime protection, and more. All the features to help end users to build a secure and compliant environment. Also, since Azure Kubernetes Service is based on upstream Kubernetes, it supports application deployment with Helm charts and working with other projects such as Virtual Kubernetes, KDA in Kubernetes community. To provide a better developer experience, Microsoft Azure provides end-to-end automation throughout development lifecycle with Azure DevOps and GitHub Actions. Manage inner cycle of your application development with Azure DevSpace enabled. Azure Board for project management. Manage your delivery cycle with Azure Pipelines. The use of Helm charts to deploy applications and Azure Container Registry (ACR) handles private Docker container images as well as related content formats, working with infrastructure of code solutions such as Azure Resource Manager, ARM, and Terraform templates, all the way through to deploy your application in Azure Kubernetes service. Kubernetes project is now maintained by Cloud Native Computing Foundation, CNCF. We are happy to see Kubernetes service receive so much great energy from the community every day. Microsoft has been one of the most vibrant members of the community. We can see a significant number of contributions from Microsoft have been made over the last few years. Microsoft Azure is continuously making improvements to provide better Kubernetes experience on Azure, which is why Microsoft became a leading contributor in the community. We are devoted to bring open source technologies to enterprises. We've been working on a series of projects for the community, such as Dapper, CNAP, KIDA, Service Mesh Interface, to connect the dots among numerous projects of Kubernetes ecosystem. If you want to know more about Kubernetes, please check some useful learning resources that I'm putting together. It will get you through some challenges that you might be facing in your real-life projects. Thanks, everyone.